my name is Doug and I'm back with another, well, it's not another fountain pen video, it's a non-fountain pen video, but it is related to fountain pens, and that's because I'm upgrading the video camera that I'm using to film this right now. My camera of choice for the last 2.5 years has been my trusty iPhone 13 Pro. It's got excellent cameras, but the one drawback was the front-facing camera was only 1080p. I've now upgraded this phone to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is recording this right now, and this video is in 4K. There are a lot of other really cool features about this phone, but I'm going to show you the unboxing and the transfer of data from this phone to this phone right now. So this is not my ordinary video on this channel. This is a fountain pen review channel, but I am doing a new iPhone 15 Pro Max unboxing. Because I do all of my video stuff with, well, most recently with my iPhone 13 Pro. I've used that for the last 2.5 years or so, and I've just upgraded today to the 15 Pro Max. One of the reasons was the better front view camera, but the ability of the camera between the two is much better now as well. So I thought I'd bite the bullet, and hopefully my videos should show the quality increase. Now, because my iPhone 13 Pro is actually in this box, here it is. I'm not using this phone as the video recorder. I'm actually using the phone that I use to do all my prompting with when I'm reading scripts while I'm filming with this phone. This is an iPhone 6, so it goes way back. So I'm just using it for scrolling of text right now, but we'll see what the quality of video is different between this one and this one. Let's just turn that off. There we go. And once I've got this phone here copied over to this phone, and I'm going to show you that process right now, I will do an introduction to this, and we'll see what the front camera video quality is on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So we'll put the other iPhone away, and we will do some unboxing here. I know this is going to be bleached out, but that's good because it's got my serial numbers on it. We're going to peel off this tape. I'll hide my serial numbers here, and then we'll try to open this up without dropping it. Ooh, I got the actual titanium color, the natural titanium, and it's got a glass back. Let's pull the phone out. And there's the screen protector. I haven't got a case for it yet, or a screen protector, but that's coming tomorrow. It comes with a cable, but without the charging plug. So they continue to cheap out on that. I figure when you pay almost $2,000 for a phone, you should get the plug with it. Don't you? I think so. And you get all your usual GAC, your little SIM card pusher right there that can be used for so many things. The most satisfying spot. Peeling that off. There it is. So let's compare it with the iPhone 13 Pro. So I noticed that the iPhone 15 Pro was slightly smaller than my 13 Pro. And so I wanted more screen real estate rather than less, but I was worried that the Max would be too heavy. But this being titanium, they're almost the same weight. I can't really, and this actually feels thicker and heavier, the 13 Pro does, than the Pro Max 15. Now, there's a process here by which you can port all your stuff from this phone to that phone when you start them up. So let's see what that process is. So the process is called Quick Start, and the one thing I know that you need to have your phone that's going to be the donor phone, your old phone, in the absolute current version of iOS. Make sure it's up to date. And then you also make sure that the current device is connected to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth is turned on. So I'm going to turn on my iPhone. There we go. And I'm going to turn on the new phone. And you see we got the Apple. Of course, my overhead lights are blowing out these screens. I'll try to tilt them up here. I'm going to choose English, Canada. I'm going to go medium size because I'm old. So now it's come up on my other phone, so it's looking for it. So I'm going to continue with this phone. It had to see my face. Hold your new phone up to the camera. I did that. Keep this phone near, and we're going to set this up for me. Enter the passcode of the other phone. Okay. Continue. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off. It recognizes my face without the glasses, but I'm going to continue to do Face ID here. Position your face in the camera. Move your head in a circle to show the angles of your face. So I'm going to position my face in the center, and I'm going to take my hat off. And up and down and around. It made a funny kind of noise when I was doing that. Face ID. Use Face ID with a mask. You won't need to wear a mask during setup. Don't use Face ID, and it's grayed out. Don't use Face ID with a mask. You can set it on. I don't need it to work with a mask. Face ID is set up. Continue. Transfer your data. Transfer you directly from your phone or from iCloud. Now I've done an update on my iPhone 13, but I'm going to transfer directly from this phone. Agree to all their terms and conditions, of course. Now the other thing is I haven't transferred my SIM card from this phone to that phone yet either. Here's everything set up as you had it on your other phone. Apps and data, settings, wallet, connection to my watch. We're going to continue. Turn on location services. You can change a lot of these settings after you've got your phone set up. Now Apple Wallet is asking me for some security codes on some of my cards, and of course I'll do that off camera. Press and hold for emergency SOS. We'll continue, and we're transferring our data from the iPhone 13 Pro to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And of course I will make this go a lot faster because through the magic of video. So that took about 30 minutes to do the transfer. I can put my iPhone 13 away and set up my iPhone 15. So we go through the regular rigmarole with Apple. Silent mode, triggering. You can toggle silent mode on or off and check the status in the control center. Continue. The action button on the 15 Pro Max Plus does various things. It can be programmed apparently. You can customize the action button to open the camera, turn on the flashlight, access a favorite iPhone feature. I'll do that later. Welcome to the iPhone. Swipe up to get started. And there's all my stuff. And so it's probably going to update a bunch of things. So I think it's going to update all of my apps. So I'll just let that go and come back when it's done. Okay, so it's transferred all of my stuff to the new phone, and now I can go ahead and erase the old one. I've checked the new one to make sure that all of my apps are there and all of my data and everything, and it's good. The whole process only took about a half an hour, so we're going to get started to erase this phone. Erasing will sign out your Apple ID and remove all your personal data so this phone can be safely traded in or given away. The following items will be safely removed from this phone: apps and data, my ID, and the wallet. All the important stuff. And Apple is sending me a box to return this phone because I traded it in for a credit towards the new phone. So we're going to continue. We're going to erase this phone, my passcode, and it's going to give me an estimate on how long this will take. And maybe it won't. But we'll fast forward through this anyway. And there we go. It's in the hello mode. Hola. And ready to be sent back to Apple. Erased of all data. Now let's check the new phone. We go to settings and general, about. Of course, I have to change this. It's no longer an iPhone 13 Pro. It's an iPhone 15 Pro Max. And I got a 512 gigabyte phone this time because I do so much 4K video that it filled up my old 256 phone quite quickly. So now I'm going to have lots of room to maneuver. So the only thing that's left to do with the iPhone 13 is to remove my SIM card. So I push it with the SIM card pusher and get that tray out of there. And there's my 5G card. So I just powered off the phone and push the little button. Get out the new tray. Leave that in the tray just like that. and slide it back into the new phone. And there, my 5G signal has come up from my provider. So thank you all very much for watching this non-fountain pen related video. And let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a review of this phone after I've used it for a couple of weeks to see what's good and what's bad and what's different with my old iPhone 13 Pro. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.
I made this.